5 shocking facts about Italy. Did you know that Italy has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other country in the world? Yes, you heard it right. Italy is the proud custodian of 55 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, each of them a testament to the country's rich and diverse cultural and historical legacy. Consider the Colosseum in Rome, an architectural marvel that has withstood the test of time. This colossal amphitheater, once the stage of gladiatorial contests and public spectacles, continues to awe visitors with its grandeur and historical significance. Or take the city of Venice, a magical labyrinth of canals and bridges where every turn reveals another picturesque scene. Venice is a living, breathing testament to the ingenuity of the Venetians who built an entire city on a lagoon. What makes these sites so special, you ask? Well, to be included in the UNESCO list, a site must meet at least 1 out of 10 selection criteria. These range from representing a masterpiece of human creative genius to containing exceptional natural beauty. Italy is a treasure trove of such sites because it has been a cradle of civilization for thousands of years. It has been the birthplace of the Roman Empire and the Renaissance, 2 periods that drastically shaped the course of world history. Italy's cities and landscapes have been shaped by this rich past, creating a tapestry of heritage sites that are as diverse as they are magnificent. But it's not just the well-known sites like the Colosseum or Venice that make Italy a heritage heavyweight. The country is dotted with lesser-known gems such as the Trulli of Alberobello, unique roundhouses with conical roofs, or the ancient Sassi of Matera, a city carved into a rocky hillside. So next time you plan to visit Italy, remember that you're stepping into the country with the highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. You're not just visiting a country, you're taking a journey through time, exploring the layers of history that have shaped our world. Every corner of Italy tells a story. Every monument holds a secret, and every visit reveals something new. Next time you plan to visit Italy, remember that you're stepping into the country with the highest number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. But wait, before we begin, please subscribe to ensure that you never miss out on any of my crucial stuff. Comment, "I subscribe" below, and I will personally welcome you to our community. Let's get started. A city on water, Venice surely comes to mind. But did you know that Milan, known for its fashion and football, also has hidden canals? Imagine, if you will, the bustling city of Milan, a capital of fashion and football, concealing a hidden gem in its heart. Welcome to the Navigli district, home to a network of canals that once served as the city's lifeblood. The district gets its name from the Italian word naviglio, meaning canal. And it's here that you'll find a side of Milan that you've never seen before. The history of these canals dates back to the 12th century, when they were built to transport goods and people through the city and beyond. These waterways, mainly the Naviglio Grande and the Naviglio Pavese, played a crucial role in Milan's trade and development. They were the arteries of the city, bringing in goods from the countryside and other Italian states. Even the stones used to build the iconic Duomo di Milano were transported via these canals. Now, the Navigli district is a vibrant and lively area, bustling with restaurants, bars, and boutiques. As the day fades into twilight, the area transforms into a hub of Milan's nightlife. The canals, beautifully lit by the warm glow of the street lamps, provide a picturesque backdrop for a romantic evening or a night out with friends. The district is also home to Milan's biggest open-air market, held on the last Sunday of every month. Here you can find everything from vintage clothes to antique furniture, all alongside the serene waterways. But it's not just the nightlife and markets that make the Navigli district a must-visit. Along the canals you'll find beautiful old buildings and historic churches, each with a story to tell. The district is a blend of the old and new, where the city's rich past coexists with its vibrant present. So Milan is not just about fashion and football, it's also a city with a waterway history as fascinating as Venice. Ever wondered why there are no Starbucks in Italy? That's because Italians take their coffee very seriously. When it comes to coffee, Italians don't mess around. Coffee in Italy is more than just a beverage. It's a ritual, a moment of pleasure, and an integral part of the day. It's a culture steeped in tradition and unspoken rules that outsiders might find hard to grasp. In contrast to many other countries, Italians tend to sip their coffee quickly, often standing at the counter, and move on. You won't see people lingering over a cup of coffee while working on their laptops. And while in many places around the world, coffee is primarily a morning drink, in Italy, it's an all-day affair. The coffee menu in Italy is quite different too. There's no venti or grande here. Instead, you have a choice of espresso, cappuccino, macchiato, and a few others. And there's a right time to drink each one. An espresso can be enjoyed at any time of the day, while a cappuccino is typically a breakfast drink. Ordering one after 11 a.m. might earn you a few raised eyebrows. So why have international chains like Starbucks struggled to make a mark in Italy? The answer lies in these deeply ingrained traditions. Italians are fiercely protective of their coffee culture and prefer their local baristas over global chains. They value the authenticity, quality, and simplicity of their coffee. A frappuccino with whipped cream and caramel drizzle just doesn't cut it here. But don't let these traditions intimidate you. Embrace them. When in Italy, try to immerse yourself in the local culture. Order an espresso at the counter and drink it standing up, just like the locals. Or sit outside a cafe, enjoy a cappuccino, and watch the world go by. And remember, in Italy, coffee is not just a drink, it's an experience. It's a chance to pause, to connect, to appreciate the simple pleasures in life. So when in Italy, do as the Italians do, enjoy a local espresso, no frappuccinos allowed. A leaning tower of Pisa, a marvel or a mistake? Now there's a question that sparked debate for centuries. This famed tower, an iconic symbol of Italy, has a tale to tell that's as intriguing as its peculiar tilt. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, or Torre Pendente di Pisa as it's known locally, was never intended to lean. In fact, it was originally designed to stand perfectly vertical. The construction started in the late 12th century, but the architects were in for a surprise. The tower started leaning even before it was completed. It's like the tower had a mind of its own, right from the get-go. Now you may wonder, why does the tower lean? The answer lies beneath. The foundation of the tower was built on a weak, unstable subsoil that couldn't bear the weight of the structure. As a result, the tower began to sink on one side, causing the noticeable lean that it's famous for today. But don't worry, the tower is not on the verge of toppling over. Over the centuries, numerous efforts have been undertaken to stabilize the tilt and prevent the tower from falling. The most extensive of these was in the late 20th century when the tower was closed for a decade. The ground beneath was carefully excavated and counterweights were added to balance the tilt. The Leaning Tower of Pisa is more than just an architectural anomaly. It's a testament to human ingenuity and resilience. Engineers and architects from around the world have worked tirelessly to preserve this remarkable structure, turning what could have been a disastrous mistake into a marvel that has stood the test of time. Despite its unintended lean, the tower continues to captivate visitors from all corners of the globe. It's become an enduring symbol of Italy, a beacon of resilience, and a reminder that imperfections can often lead to unexpected beauty. So the next time you see an image of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, remember its story. Remember the lessons it teaches us. Remember, it's not a mistake if you learn from it. The Leaning Tower sure became a symbol of resilience and an iconic sight. Before we continue, can I beg a little favor? If you're liking what you're hearing, show us some love by pressing that like button. And hey, if you want to be in the loop for our fantastic upcoming videos, make sure to press subscribe and ring that bell so you're always in the know. Oh, and one more thing, drop a quick I subscribe down in the comments and I'll make sure to offer you a warm welcome to our amazing family. All right, enough of that. Let's keep the conversation flowing. Pompeii, an ancient city frozen in time, but do you know what lies beneath its surface? Imagine a bustling metropolis teeming with life, only to be silenced and buried overnight by the wrath of Mount Vesuvius. This was Pompeii, a city forever preserved under a thick blanket of volcanic ash. The discovery of Pompeii was nothing short of astonishing. In the late 16th century, an architect stumbled upon the buried city while digging a tunnel. What he unearthed was a time capsule of Roman life, frozen in the exact moment it was buried. The ash acted as a preservative, maintaining the buildings, artifacts, and even the bodies of those who were unable to escape the eruption. Fast forward to today, and the excavations of Pompeii are ongoing. Each dig reveals more about the life and times of the ancient Romans. The city streets, homes, and public squares provide an intimate glimpse into the daily lives of its inhabitants. From the frescoes that adorned the walls of the wealthy to the graffiti scrawled by the common folk, Pompeii is a snapshot of an empire in its prime. But it's not just the grandeur and the tragedy that fascinate us, it's the mundane, the everyday life of the Romans that truly brings Pompeii to life. The recent discovery of a thermopolium, or a fast food joint, is a testament to this. With its counter and earthenware jars embedded in the walls, it paints a vivid picture of a busy lunchtime in the city. The fast food joint catered to the city's lower classes, who often lacked cooking facilities in their homes. The remnants of food found in the jars, such as snails, fish and beef, give us a tantalizing taste of the Roman diet. It's these ordinary details that make Pompeii extraordinary, a living, breathing testament to Roman life. Pompeii, a city that was once a bustling metropolis, now serves as a window to the past, revealing the life and times of ancient Romans.